gatekeepers and originality in hip hop, and I mean honestly music in general, have been gone. People doing something for the first time has left music, and it's because of the way that like everybody can commentate and speculate. Fuck all that. And we're just gonna do what feels right and not worry about that. And whatever flag comes after is cool. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take it there? To not give a fuck. To care so much that you don't give a fuck. You know? That's what this is. When was the last time?
It's like I lived 2 times. How many times you get to live a new life? It must be because a nigga too nice. And we about to get too high. Don't let the devil in. This shit is heaven sent. And if we ever sin, we repent. I'm making a better plan, becoming a better man. Cause first time I died, nobody gave a damn. I'm taking everything they said I can't. Rebirth of a good, and I've been an ant. In my past life, had a sacrifice. Watch with mad eyes, green eyes till I realize I decide my fate. I'ma take my place. Can't remember the last time that I felt this way. Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this? Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this?
What up, y'all? It is Daz Exotic, baby. Run the motherfucking lights up. Put some respect on our name before Milk can say his signature saying, run them lights up. Put some respect on our... I see y'all in the motherfucking building. All right, Milk. They ain't listening, but we got to give them a reason to run them lights up.
What up, y'all? You know what it is. The one and only Milkman is in the building. We here with another. He gonna tell you. Tell him all about it. Another episode.
Another episode of Let's Vibe TV, baby. And this is one you do not want to miss.
It's going down tonight.
It's going down. We are talking about what y'all care about the most, the shows, and we have what some would like to call a gatekeeper. I don't,
Is he a gatekeeper or is he an opportunity maker?
Hey, he is a freestyler.
It depends on which side of the coin you fall on when you flip it. Because some people see it one way, some people see it another, and we finna get into it tonight on Let's Vibe TV.
He is everything under the sun, an entrepreneur, a dreamer, a dream certifier,
promoter extraordinaire. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Executive. With no further ado, we bring to you Justin Strawstone.
Salute. You know what time it is. We got to get this clap.
What's good? What's going on, Exotic? What's going on, Milk?
Yeah.
What is... Run them lights up, y'all. Our guest is
What up? I forgot to turn my do not disturb on.
Run them
Don't
lights
disturb
up, y'all.
me.
We see y'all in the building. Drop a comment. Where the fuck is y'all watching from? We see y'all in the building.
Yep.
Shout out Sarah Williams.
Right there, one time for the one time. Don't disturb me no more.
Look, Justin. We did an episode before this, right? An hour before it, right?
Yep.
In the comment section, there was comments in this motherfucker. And do you know what they were saying during my previous episode?
What's that?
They said, Strawstone?
They were waiting for Mr.
Question mark?
Strawstone.
Question mark?
Question mark?
Shout out to literally all the support we get here in the Midwest, man. It's crazy. I'm a father of 4. I got a couple felonies. I'm an underdog all the way. So I'm just lucky to have that support, man. We got a lot of underdogs out here, and I'm just one of them, man. Never been cool a day in my life. So shout out to everyone.
No, felons is cool as fuck.
Shout out to everybody tapped in right now, man. Make sure y'all tell a friend, tag your mama, uncle, cousin, go and run it up.
We are 20 deep. Look, we'll start giving shit away if we get 40 deep. Tell a friend to tell a friend, bitch. We'll start giving shit away.
You know what I'm talking about? One free. Fuck you,
we'll give away RG all day. Can we give away to a ticket to the Omaha, Nebraska show if we get to 40 views?
We ain't even got into it yet.
Okay,
let's go ahead and plug the tour.
Oh yeah. The Ildren tour is about to be hella active.
Yeah.
These things are so damn important for independent rap, independent music, and you're literally at the forefront or hosting every major independent show that comes through Omaha, at least as far as, and making national tours. Which one? Shout out to Milk for this question. Run up them likes. Can we get to 10 at least? There's way more than 10 of y'all in the motherfucking building.
First of all, we ain't got no cash apps up here. We ain't asked for nothing but a like and a share. Don't take nothing but a finger poke. We know you ain't got carpal tunnel in your pointer finger.
Beware, baby. Okay. We're there. Okay. So what do you prefer? The local shows or organizing a whole national tour?
Nationwide tour.
Honestly, you don't have one without the other, man. Just straight up. Like, the reason that I exist in the capacity that I do is because we do have real connections in these markets. So yeah, I'm from Omaha, but Omaha's right there in the middle of the Midwest, man. So I can't do like what me and King ISO did to get to a point to where we can do these tours for 20, 30, 40 dates. Is because when we first started, it's like, hey, we know people in Sioux Falls, we know people in Tulsa, we know people in Kearney. We literally took that, and then I self-promoted. When we first started getting on the road, we weren't even working with other promoters. I was promoting, anywhere from 4 to 10 hours away, and we've learned to delegate and to involve more people in the network. But to answer your question, man, these local shows sometimes are more lit than the national shows. And shout out to everyone in Omaha and all these surrounding markets, because these are just superstars in the wings. And what, to where we do it, we really try to make it to, I don't book anything to where I'm like, oh, as long as my locals do good, it'll do fine. No, we try not to play that game. We would rather work with people that work hard.
It's a dangerous game, because you want to promote locals that have followings and have steam, but you don't want to bank on them packing a place for another man, because headliner carries that fucking weight.
Exactly. And with a lot of what we do, man, it's when we'll hit up locals to open up for us when we're in town with different things. But I also come back and I'll come and DJ for those same locals that open for me for their headliners. I'll help them get in. If they're in Sioux Falls, I'm gonna help them get in Des Moines. If they're in Des Moines, we're gonna try to get to Omaha. It's never just like, hey, I'm here, let me use the fuck out of your scene and then peace out on the way out. That's a real quick way.
Every guest damn near that I have on here has been involved with a Strawstone production. That's how deep your feet are in the game. Shout out the Good Life podcast.
Those are the homies, man. The Good Life podcast.
Maybe if one of them wants a link, we can toss them. The link. Maybe they could join us on this motherfucker, because they know Justin too. It'd be a great conversation.
Nah, let's keep it just us. I'm gonna do an interview with them later on. But
that's true.
I do appreciate though that like, dude, that's how I try to operate too. No
collaboration over conflict. Well, because
the game is so tainted and so and you know, Justin, and we gotta, I'm gonna touch this really quickly, right? But as far as you DJing for the acts, run them likes up, y'all. And when we get to 40, we will start giving away tickets. RG all day will be giving out a ticket to the Spokane show. And Justin said he's giving away a ticket to the fucking Omaha, Nebraska show. If we get it to 40,
I'll add to that too, Daz. If you already have your 420 ticket in Omaha, I'm gonna give away a VIP upgrade tonight too when we get to those likes. So we'll share this, run it up, and we gotta support each other out here, man.
And tour is live in full effect. This Let's Vibe TV. We got Strawstone in the building. Y'all run it up. Let's go now.
Multiple promotions going on the 420 show for my smokers. My boy Milk got a blunt right now.
For the one time, you know how I say.
He's over there.
I can always be.
Yo, we gotta love the milkman in this motherfucker. But so as far as that goes, as far as you DJing, I was nervous, right? Because I had heard that you DJ for the openers, right? But then what has recently came to light, and we had a little bit of differences over it, but what recently came to light, right, is that you be doing handstands and shit. Why? And why the fuck didn't you tell me that? All you had to do to calm my nerves?
On a handstand.
Bro. Man, let me talk to you about the headstands a minute. So it's hard, as you know, promoting things is hard, especially when it's like, hey, in your instance, watch this episode. I got this episode coming up. The algorithm sees that, man, and sometimes I feel like my shows just get eaten up by it. And so if I do something like the headstands, they made people laugh, man. I was doing them in funny places at random times, and if that's gonna help me break through the algorithm, I will fucking headstand in every city on this fucking tour, man. I don't give a fuck. So
let's go.
Bro, that can cause vertigo, though. We don't need you to catch. He said, I catch vertigo for the show.
Do it for you.
It ain't always perfect. Let me tell you, it ain't always perfect.
A question I had based off of some of what you were saying earlier, right? And y'all watching, please run them likes up, man. Maybe we can get enough that he can do a handstand for us. So can we get enough likes for handstands type shit?
If we end up giving away the VIP, then I'll give it away with the headstand too. How about that?
Oh my goodness!
You heard it here first. Run it up, run it up.
That's some exclusive content right there.
I say
tag a friend, get your mama, uncle, cousin, neighbor Terry in this bitch. Get everybody in here.
He's already lit. Strawstone is lit as a promoter, which is an interesting. We are 13 away from hitting a goal. We are 13 away. Club Shay Shay in the building. Spencer in the building.
What up?
So did you start working?
Oh,
we're at 32. Okay, we were 8 away from a goal. Okay, so back to where we was. Did you start working with King ISO first?
So here's what I've known King ISO for many years. We used to be in the same running the same circles a little bit. He did some hosting and some performing for a battle league. I was a battle rapper for a while. He went off and did a lot. He had a lot of momentum with Brain Sick. And when he was back in town, I was building up something called Aorta Hip Hop, had a big local draw to it. It was starting to build. My whole thing was, I'm like, yo, these rock shows are working. Why can't we like run hip hop shows the same? And as you've dealt with me already, Daz, like I'm very specific about things like when it comes to timing, things like that. So things were going good. I was still a baby bear in this shit. And ISO was at the Lookout Lounge, and I was like, hey, yo, like, you got this studio album coming out from Strange. I'm not trying to like ride the wave, but I would love to help promote that. And we did it, and it was amazing. We did some surrounding markets. It was amazing. And, you know, we learned to fit into each other's universes. And I got to say just a huge shout out to King ISO, because a lot of people know me because of King ISO, but
and you reached out and he actually accepted. He was like, let's figure out how to make it work.
He's one of the most supportive dudes on earth when it comes to things like that, man. He is not afraid of my brand. He's not scared of Nice Enough becoming big. He wants me and the people around him. I mean, one of the analogies we talk about a lot is like, yo, if someone passes you the ball, fucking do something with it. And that's how all of our like the whole project Be Well now, we all hold each other that standard. When it's your time to fucking do something with it, you do something with it. And yeah, man. So I was doing it before ISO, to answer your question.
Real quick. Ohio Friendly 420. If you can get a raid going in this motherfucker, we are giving away concert tickets, and we are 10 away from giving away tickets. I know you know how to get your people to raid. So if we can run it up in this motherfucker, we are talking about upgrading tickets, Strawstone headstands, Spokane King ISO show tickets, and Nebraska. We are 8 away now. We are 8 away from hitting the goal. Y'all are bro, Strawstone, they are coming through. I see all
the homies in here,
like man. A fucking army, and we got our own army in this bitch.
Sam Roca down there.
Anthony, have you picked up your tickets yet from RG? He's waiting on you to pick up the motherfucking tickets, Anthony. We gotta get. We look. We don't play. Me and Strawstone is both the same way about all that shit. If it's an 8, we like to make that bitch a 10. Milk, shoot with the next question, sir.
Yo. I don't even have the questions in front of me, but I don't need them in front of me to ask one. Mr. Strawstone.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Strawstone, talk to me now. Putting the shows together, trying to coordinate all of the talent, all of the artists, all of the people that come in the entourages. Talk to us a little bit about what it's like managing all that, coordinating all these things. You got a million people wanting something from you. Talk about what that's like.
Man, first of all, it's not for the weak, man. I'm a sensitive guy. So even though I do move well in this industry, sometimes I wonder if maybe, I don't know if it's because I got 3 daughters or what, but man, it takes having real thick skin. But to be honest, I find comfort in the chaos, because in those situations, when you're dealing with all this, it's not always even about who has the right answer or being perfect. It's about having a solution, following that solution through to the end, and just treating people decent, man. One of my biggest things that I tell people is, if you like, good business follows good business, man. If you work hard and you treat people decent, you're gonna be okay. Because I'm not the smartest dude. I'm not the richest dude. I don't have all the connections in the world. I'm not the slickest talker. You know what I mean? But when it comes to building this stuff, I love the boring shit. That's my baby. What
do you consider
what are some key takeaways that you would tell someone who's trying to start something like this in their local area?
Man, like my biggest thing,
like, put together, hip hop shows.
Milk, that's such a good question, man. And I love when I was coming on, you guys, the gatekeeper, because I mean, that's the number one thing I hear all the time is Straw's a gatekeeper. Because in Omaha and in areas that I go into, I work hard enough to become their preference. That's all it is. But at the same time, if anyone who knows me or follows anything I'm doing knows I'm spread thin as a motherfucker. So I want more stages. I want more promoters. I want more people that can do these things. So my advice to someone who's trying to start in their area and build something like this and grow it out is just take your time and double down on the people that really take you and your work serious, man. Good business will follow good business. If you respect the entertainment dollar, you're going to go a lot further, because we live in a world, let's be honest, we've all seen it, to where, yeah, I'm on a show, come support me because you're good. No, that's not how we do things. If you bring your aunt,
you gotta give them a coworker,
they better have a good fucking time. So we're going to run it on time. We're going to get them out of there at a reasonable time, but we're also going to keep that shit loud. We're going to keep it fun. That clicky shit doesn't work, man. So my one of the big things I say is, man, just try to do cool shit without borders. Try to involve as many good people, give people chances, give them second chances. maybe give them third chances. There's some people around me who think maybe I'm a little bit too nice sometimes, but I mean, I love an underdog story, and I
think a lot of times people will dismiss somebody without giving them any information that they can take with them. Now, mind you, a lot of people aren't used to criticism and get defensive, but when taken the right way, that's how artists grow. Don't just say you suck. Yeah. Don't just say, give real life reasons, unless they do totally suck.
Right. Yeah. I could work with someone who's not the best rapper in the world. We can always get better at rap. We can always put out better albums. But one thing you can't really teach is like fucking just decency. If someone's a prick, if someone's so into just their own self, those are the people that are hard to work with. I've had some talented people that I haven't been able to do shit with because I know that they can't fit into a program. And that's not me saying that everyone should play a role and you should always, suppress your own goals for everyone else. No, but you can find the bigger picture and fit into it. We can all. I gotta
show this. Let's show a little bit since the Unconventional Kings are in the building.
Shout out to the Kings, man.
This is the kind of show. This is the kind of show that these
representing Kansas City, Missouri. All lights out, I'm coming to the middle of the motherfucking floor, y'all. Turn around, right here in the middle of the floor. I need your phone lights up, we shooting a video right now. Where did he come from? Why is he here? Is he with the summer gets his fuzzy hanging with queers? Is it nigga Christian, was he down in the beers? And it's flickering twisted and he rolls with the wickedest guitar playing, wizard and he spitting that quick shit. Man, who the fuck is high definition? Well, you gon' need your Jesus, bitch, better believe in this unconventional king decreeing the end of this evilness. Are you seeing this shit? Are you believing this shit? Tell me why these tough ass rappers run out and quit from this shit. Must be the degree of the grit, seeing that we with the shit. Don't even need a booklet, just all you niggas in half, spit it fast, sing it slow. Get the cash, smash your home. It can be the easiest game, the most immaculate flow. Hacking the backpack and street traffic rappers, the tabulous no. Rapping for positive growth, not into destroying our folks. Build them up and nigga forward, trying to acquire the most. To live fast and die slow, hit the gas for Lalo. Cause we pass survival, and we just catching our buzz. We what it's gonna be. We don't give a fuck what it was. Respect the blood as the colors that keeps the game before us. Told us to stay off of drugs whether they wasn't or was. And representing Phoenix, Arizona. Put your lights towards the stage for the motherfucking wizard. 325 pounds.
That's all we can give them. That's all we can give them. If we did it to that is the Unconventional Kings, and that is an opening act on the Eldrin.
Yep, they're opening every they're so we're gonna have locals on every show, but then they get it popping for the tour every single night. We're starting with fucking High Def, Low Key. We got I forget the young man's name. I think it's Reeker.
That new commercial is so fucking awesome. The content that they're making. Look, the Unconventional Kings take you to their own world.
You damn right.
That's what you are supposed to do when you are creating. There is no better marketing than creating your own fucking universe.
Fact.
Hey.
So, the whole tour looks like it's gonna be fire. We got and multiple of the acts have been in the comment section throughout tonight. The family, the family of it all is a drop of water in the sea of poison. Like I said, we get to 40. Right now we are 13 viewers away from getting to
I said
40.
we've been up, we've been down. I claim it right here. We gonna make it. Just tag a friend, run it up, run it up. Yo, Strawstone is about to tell us what is the one thing that just gets his rocks off in doing this. Like, what is that one
What
thing?
is the
that-
goal? Yeah, what is your what's the high?
Man, my favorite thing out here is when this shit really gets rolling when it comes to tour stuff. So on that first date, man, when we're backstage and we're getting ready for the Kings to go on and we can hear that crowd out there and we know we did this shit independent. We know we did this. This is Project Be Well. This is ISO. This is Nice Enough. This is Tabo. This is Lex. This is the Kings. You know what I mean? Like that right there means everything to me.
Ooh,
but it's also always dope
nasty.
to like one of the best things I've seen, and it's like just a testament to hard work and you know, big shout out to King ISO and the people around him in Project Be Well is we used to do like a couple hundred in Omaha, then you know, a couple hundred in Denver, and there's a couple other places you can get like 100, and we go around, we'd average like 75 people a show, nothing to shake a stick at, right? Well, now we're getting to this point. ISO has been so consistent with these touring and hitting these markets and treating people decent that now we got like 3 or 4 places where we're seeing 400, 500 people. You know, we're going in places we've never been and doing 200 people. And so that would be like the highlight for me, man, is just knowing that the work counts. Because I know
the community grow. Yeah, for sure. Watching the community grow.
It's hard to be an artist.
Your brand, for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to be an artist.
You know, one of the things that is a common thread, whether we talk to the Kings or whoever, is just the hard work that it really takes. Like really grinding and like sticking with the shit to see the fruit. You know what I mean? A lot of folks think they look at this shit and they go, it's easy, but it's not. And it's not for the faint of heart. You've said it yourself. You know what I mean? That's for people who are willing to endure the long haul.
Yep. Facts, man. It's people know that I have standards when it comes to working with people, but I also like to take time to just say any artist that's frustrated because they're not getting the opportunities that they want because they feel like they're not getting involved, like they're at a different table. I understand that, man. It's hard. Keep working. Double down on the people that do fucking see the vision. Don't waste your time polishing a turd. You know what I mean? Fucking pump up the people that believe in you, and then make sure you're giving that back to them, because nothing's worse than just being a one-sided individual, man.
Well, and I think it's understated, right? Like, because one thing that I try to do here, right, is create a platform that is hard to fail on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and to where we care about you as a guest and we're setting everybody up. You're part of a winning team. If me and Milk's energy can't carry you through the fucking gate,
right,
we don't know what to tell you.
I fuck with that, man. We're out here. You're setting people up to win, man. And that's the goal out here. The last thing we want to do is be a succubus. The last thing we want to do is take from people. So I respect that about you. And that's, you know, today's been a busy, crazy day. I'm glad that at the end of it that I'm getting to, you know, talk and sit down with other entrepreneurs and people that fucking give a shit about the small guys out here too. So shout out to you guys, man.
Well, they're more important, bro, because that's what not only do they keep that ball rolling, right? But they become that ball, too. Because it's we are inspiring the next promoter. We are inspiring the next podcaster.
I'm gonna put Daz on blast real quick, because I mean, just in the 2 years I've been working with him, I've seen him take people who have wanted to do it, and now they're doing it.
I like that.
Right? Yeah. It's from the dreamer to the action plan to doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, changing lives, people living in there. Like, you don't just have a dream no more, you live in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I hate the message of like, oh, there's so many rappers, or there's so many podcasts, or there's so many promoters. Fuck that. There ain't that many doing it the right way. So like, educate, fucking grow with people, and I'm gonna be able to support you guys in that fucking forever if that's the vibe, man. And I know it is. So
let's go.
So right now you have that's crazy, bro. people, we are trying to get, nobody is tagging nobody out here. We're
Oh
trying to
Lord, they
give
done
away
lost steam.
tickets.
I don't know what happened. They need the
I'm a,
macho milk. Yeah,
it,
Milkomania is about to run wild. Yeah, you need to tag a friend. Tag a friend, brother. Yeah,
let them. Do you smell what the milkman and Strawstone and the exotic one is cooking? If it's an 8, we like to make it 10. Shout out
Let's
Hybrid. Shout out
go. Y'all
Hybrid
help us
Promotion
reach
and
this
Hosting.
goal, man. This is our community. Let's go run that shit up, man.
Hybrid is a promoter here from Omaha, Nebraska that works real close with Nice Enough Entertainment. We're actually announcing a huge series tomorrow with them. Yeah, just it's important to pass the ball around, man. And if I find good people like Hybrid and Spencer over there, man, we're about to do a lot of big shit. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. He said we going from the pick and roll to the alley oop, baby. It's
That's
time
right.
for some slam dunks in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's
funny.
go.
And so let's talk about Eldrin. It is an album that is kind of based upon childhood trauma and overcoming it.
Yep.
How is that going to be incorporated into the show? What kind of things like that are you going to have? Is there going to be suicide prevention people at the shows? I know Be Well is all about those kind of things. Even his last album, Get Well Soon. The theme literally never stops, and it means so much to his audience. How do you bring that to 3 dimensions?
It's so important, man, and that's what makes this really fucking easy. And you know, we do get hit up by a lot of like suicide prevention, like local people and charities and things like that to come and sign petitions or just bring pamphlets or things like that, and that's always an instant yes from us. But above that, and even more important, is the people that we touch every single city that we pull into. You know, these King ISO meet and greets, it's great that people support the meet and greets, but we, you know, if it's easy to catch us. It's easy to catch us for a conversation, and I love the message.
I know every fan has pictures that are like not just concert pictures. They're very personable. Go on.
ISO really gives a big chunk of himself, man. It's such a heavy toll, and I, you know, there was times in my career and as a friend that I've worried about him because he puts the weight of so many people's demons on his shoulder, and he's like, hey, we got this, let's fucking go. It ain't gonna be easy, it's not gonna be perfect, and we're not gonna be completely healed from the things that ail us, but we're gonna grow. And you know, if you go to one of these shows, you're gonna see people coming up and showing their suicide attempts and their scars and talking about, you know, people that they've lost and crying.
They put all of that onto him at the they wait for that moment. It's a part of the show.
It's important, man. And I do believe that we've done and done these tours in the 20 cities that we hit, that we've saved many lives. I truly believe that. I believe ISO is just a very important person to the culture. When it comes to authenticity, there's just I don't get paid to say that, man. I'm around that man because I believe in him. And you know, I have my own mental health struggles too. A lot of us do, and I take it real serious, the role that I get to be next to someone as strong and as important as King ISO.
Yo, man, we appreciate people out there really trying to build authentic community support systems, holding each other up, understanding that people aren't perfect. Everybody struggles, but together we are stronger for sure.
Yeah, well, and when you talk about the things that he talks about, and when you lay your life on out the way he does, and not the fly shit, the tough shit,
right?
That's a picture of him on the flyers as a child. That's him.
Yep, exactly. I mean, we both you know, through our own children, see a lot of the things that he has overcome, that people around me and myself have overcome. I mean, you can't ignore, that's what's so deep and heavy about Ildren, is the fact that it's right in front of us sometimes. And we don't see that mirrored trauma and the things that we've had to go through when we were younger, and how it does affect you as an adolescent and as a teenager and becoming a man or a woman, you know. It's a beautiful thing, man. And that's why, you know, Project Be Well, as we roll out that, you know, I call it a brand, a movement, a label, whatever you want to call it. We just want to make sure that it's done right. And we want to make sure that the message is pure and it's represented. And we're actually going to be launching the Project Be Well Instagram this week, and really start to the beginning steps of building something that I think is going to last many, many years. So we've been slow with it just because it's that important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, bro, I never think that we're on anybody's clock when we're creating. We're on the time of what we're creating. And when it's like, click, it feels ready. Shout out Jade Howe watching on Facebook and YouTube. Sarah Williams, Sam Dixon, Jason Bob, Brandon Harris. Brandon, I see.
Those are the homies.
Yo, what's the word?
Shout out to 93 and Alive too. I seen him pop out here. That's another promoter in the area that I do a lot with. He's out of Topeka, but he has a roster of artists. He builds shows all over the Midwest, including in his area. Shout out to ATM, man. There's, you know, I love the gatekeeper title because I'm over here just like looking for that dime. You know what I mean? And with the right people, I know they're gonna do the right thing with it, man.
Right. Talk about the difference in the regions, though. You clearly affluent in the Midwest, but talk about the kind of the differences between popping around the country now that you're nationwide.
Man, it's interesting because they my favorite thing is when I talk to someone, they'll be like, yo, what you have going on is Omaha's dope, but my scene is toxic. And I'm like, fucking what? Like, yeah, we were too, and we still are, you know. But if you, like I said, if you double down on the good, if you do the right things, it can really make a difference. And honestly, the message hits the same here as it does in fucking Seattle. Shout out to Got the Juice Entertainment, or Get the Juice Entertainment, Josh Wather down there. That's the homie. He's building things up from scratch down there. I fucking love that dude, man. You know, and then you go to Colorado, you got Strong Survive Presents and a bunch of good people there doing good shit, man. It's no matter where you're at in the country, the message of value it, the people that spend their money to come to these shows, making sure it's a good time for them. And then the people, the artists that are helping make those shows happen, make sure that they're taken care of. If you do those two things, man, you're so far ahead of the game, and the people that have been holding you back, it's crazy. So I'm also, this is a free invitation, man. I'm a busy person, but my email is right in my Instagram. If you're an upcoming promoter, if you want to talk about what you're doing in your area and how to promote and do shows, I got 20 minutes for you. Hit me up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. And that's expensive right there. That's a generous offer right there. 20 minutes, man. Hey, bro, you be happy to get 5 out of somebody busy. You know what I'm talking about?
Notice I had to keep it at 20.
Hey, bro. Hey, he wanted to say 10, but he didn't think that was enough.
I don't got no kids, and I don't got 20 minutes. I got 20.
You can make room, motherfucker. You can make room.
Let's be transparent about it too. Let's say that 20-minute conversation that I have with someone who's looking to start booking shows in an area, it goes well, and we click, and it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not I have my own goals too. Now I got someone I can trust in a different area. Hey, and you got one too. You know what I mean? Like, it's that trade-off is crazy. This ain't 1992. You don't have to drive out 10 hours away 3 times to build a connection. We can see what each other's about right here where we sit. So
now. Yeah. Well, and that's what I was gonna say is it's 2024, and I think we find ourselves uniquely positioned in such a time where it's just right for community. People are looking for a real, genuine connection and vibes with the music and artists that they rock it with. And it's just like it's an amazing time to be in the culture. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I was literally just live with my homies from Florida and Louisiana together, you know, because they're on the Insane Poetry Tour,
Yep.
you know, and we're had to pass through Atlanta. So, and me and them have spent hours talking, like, you know what I'm like, and so, especially being in a mecca like Atlanta, you know, everybody comes through here. So I get to build real relationships with a lot of the people I talk to and meet online. We've turned into a 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, 5-dimensional, 6-dimensional thing.
I thought you was just gonna keep going.
I didn't know how many dimensions he had in him right there.
I thought he was just gonna keep going. I didn't.
I'm over here like it's like that meme, like my brain exploding. Like
he was like, "This is a 16 die. This is a 16 die."
Oh, I want to take back my compliment for Josh. Actually, I forgot that he called my shirt a medium earlier. That's why I wasn't going to shout out.
Oh shit! That's
God,
not good.
Josh, you forget. I'm gonna see you in about 23 days or something, bro. I will put you in the headlock.
Look,
I remember everything.
He busting out of that medium. You ain't gonna want to see him in 23 days.
This is a TikTok 2X, okay? You know what I mean? People in China are a little bit smaller.
He said a TikTok 2X.
Hey, that was a Tim U2 pack. What you mean?
Shout out to my wife for all these. She does she sells a lot of shit on TikTok, and man, we get packages of like free.
She sells
like,
a lot of shit on TikTok.
Yeah, man, TikTok is a hustle. We ain't really got time to get too much into it, but she's got this little influencer thing going to where she gets all sorts of products. She reviews them, opens them up, and then she's like, "I got this for you." And like for a minute, I'm like, I had to look at the checking accounts, and I was like, "Are you sure you don't have like a big shopping habit that I don't know about?" Like I'm like the other shoe's gonna fall, but no, it just shows you, man. And she's a full-time student and wife too, so just to throw that into the motivational shit, like
shout out Miss Strawstone,
man. So
I feel like women hustle a little bit, unless you're Strawstone. Your hustle is, you have the hustle of my lady friends, I would say.
Hey, smarter, not harder. Fuck you, man.
Oh man, I'm dead. Shout out Sean Padula.
That's my fucking guy, man.
Is it Padula Ablangata?
I thought that was with a B. Ain't that with a B?
Super talented artist. Also was a promoter for many years. He runs he goes by Mr. Live Your Dreams. So yeah, that's another just really good person here in the Midwest, man.
Shout out to the Midwest, man.
Yeah, a bunch of great people out here, man. Did I shout out Code in here yet, man? Code Murder One is the homie, man. That's a merch guy slash assistant tour manager slash like that dude is just like when I'm on the road,
everything you need him to be.
That's a rock right there. Security.
He's like Baca for Drake. That boy is like Baca.
Sometimes you're waiting in line for pizza and he has to knock someone out and we don't get our pizza, but that's okay because we love him and it's fine. I'm not still mad at him.
Let's go, Murder One. Don't put him out there like that. He out there shaking land over a deep dish. Fuck you mean? What you mean you ain't got no Parmesan? What you mean you ain't got no Parmesan?
Anyone online that goes at it with Code literally don't know who they fucking with.
Bro. He will literally bury you. Literally.
that man's a beast. But yeah, man.
He's gonna buy you a pizza this run.
He said he's making up for it. All right. I look forward to it. No, that's my fucking.
Yeah.
We've got some good people around us, man. We're so blessed. So
real life, man. And people who are loyal and dedicated, you just like it's worth its weight in plutonium, if you will. Like,
man,
I mean, people who rock with you, like, it's nothing more amazing than that.
Right, man. It's
unconditional for no reason except for they just fuck with you and what you doing.
Right, facts, man. You'll get more. You'll get the random haters, but like one thing, and I struggle with this too. But like, if you got people that are taking your time with their hate, just make sure you stop being obsessed with that for a second. To fucking look over at your homies and tell them you love them and thank them, and you know what I mean, and give them some time
correct
too.
that perspective. Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
correct that perspective. Yeah,
dude, it's so easy to get obsessed with the negativity, and what's crazy is the negativity gets rewarded too. You know what I mean? Like people,
man.
I come from battle rap. I'm a little spicy,
tonight.
and I've had some situations I've had to address publicly, and you know, where the good stuff always gets good support. If I'm beefing with someone, I see like people from middle school popping in, like, hey, what's going on here? Like, fucking, everybody loves drama, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what they want to see.
Yo.
I mean, I think that once, I don't know. I think if you can set a good vibe and a good tone and a high standard, that's what they will come for. You bring them with the bullshit. You keep them with the heart and soul of what you're talking about.
Hey,
And
you lose them how you got them. You lose them
to-
how you got them. That's an old school relationship saying. You get them with the bullshit, you're gonna lose them with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get them with a vibe and you keep them for life.
And milk is dropping gems over there. Okay,
Hey, bro, it's what I
That's
do. It's
cool,
what I
too,
do,
man.
Pippin. It's what I do.
Don't gas this man's head up. He's finally decided.
Finally, milk has come back.
So let's vibe. He's trying to
Let's
take my show,
go!
Strawstone. He's trying to take my show. I did it to him, but my wife won't let me.
No, you guys make a good team, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yo, man, we appreciate you rocking with us. We know it's been a long day, man, but it's been a
well, no,
vibe
we
on
still got
tonight.
some things to talk about, right?
We got a little time.
Yo,
Because I was gonna bring
ask
this
your
up, right?
question, Pippin.
I was gonna bring this up. Is there new Strawstone music dropping soon?
Man, so
He wasn't ready for that question.
I'm part of a group called
He went.
I'll even bring this back to the business side because I think it's an interesting thing and a perspective that a lot of people don't talk about. So I'm part of a group called Popularity Contest. Shout out to Mike Fantastic, Surreal the MC, and my wife Modest K. We have a couple songs out, new music that's, you know, it's actually hitting. People are liking it. But my biggest thing, so when I started on the business side, is you see so many people that are, I was an artist first, but you see them start to build a platform and you just know that it's for them. No matter who they're, you know, they might do a headliner that's not them, or they might, you know, act like they're building this promotional company. But at the end of the day, it's like it's this master plan to make it all about themselves again. And am I still there? Okay.
Yeah.
You throw me off.
I was letting you know it's not all about me. I gave you the stage, man.
See, I like having the homies with me. But so to me, it's like with the music, it's like the last thing I wanted to do was, first of all, I didn't expect the success that Aorta Hip Hop and then Nice Enough Entertainment got. I wasn't expecting the popularity. I wasn't expecting all the good vibes. So the last thing I wanted to do is be those things that I've rolled my eyes at so many times. So many times I've been like, oh, this motherfucker's out for themselves. So I avoided making any music for like 5 years. And finally, the homies hit me up and
you were sneaking, though.
What?
You were sneaking.
I might have had a couple little somethings out there, man.
He was in the kitchen cooking.
You wrote some battle raps about some niggas. Look, y'all, if we get to 30 likes, we'll do something nice for y'all. We're at 27 right now.
Man,
so
get them to 30 likes, and I'm gonna give away a couple Omaha tickets at 30 likes here, man. And honestly, that can happen after the show too. I mean, these things live on the internet forever. We're gonna give away a couple tickets. You guys, like, I feel like we've had some really good interactions on here. Popped in, so I want to show that love to the platform. You know what I mean?
Shout out Jerry Reese in the building.
Well, you said it off, right? I mean, now typically, very rarely is our guest who be bringing an army. Lately, it's shifted a little bit, but usually people come to discover new talent here and things like that, and to get information and to be entertained, right? And so, but you brought your army full force. Why? How are you better than artists?
Um,
Can we talk about?
let's talk.
Hey,
Let's
first of
talk
all,
about these good people, man. I don't want
hey,
to.
wait, before you
Go
answer
ahead.
that question, let's just preface this with the fact that sometimes I wonder. I be looking at motherfuckers that got thousands of followers, and it be 12 people on their live, and I go, if they can't draw but 12 out of thousands, how am I ever gonna draw 6 out of these goddamn 600? Goddamn
Facts, man. And I know I see people selling promotional packages that fucking get 2 clicks on their shit. You know what I mean? Make it make sense, you know?
Yeah.
And that's, man, you know what? Before you buy into what somebody says, look at the books, ask for the results, be true. You know what I mean? All they're gonna do is look like you're not gonna get along right away, and then you just saved so much time, you know. But yeah, it's I honestly I think the reason that people kind of, you know, it's not about me, and I think that's why this works, and that's why we get this type of support, is that they know that this isn't the Justin Strawstone show. They know this is
there's gotta be a part of that in there to make them come out how they're here.
Because we're underdogs
now, man.
We're underdogs, and the people around me, underdogs, bunch of great, amazing people. But I mean, none of us were giving
out the
shit.
gate. You said felon.
What's that?
Out the gate, you said felon.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Not that I have any big charges, but I like to bring that up. That
felony? What was it?
I used to sell a lot of weed.
Oh, you're not a felon. It is not about weed, bro.
Because I got high.
Absolutely, 100%. Let me tell you about Sarpy County, Nebraska. I'm sure that there's some people in the comments that can stand up for that as well, man. But the only reason I ever bring that up, and I is just so other people who feel like they got shit stacked against them, they can see someone thriving a little bit. And I say thriving very carefully, to where I do get to do what I want every day and be part of things that I truly love. But I mean, I'm over here on a TikTok mic with a TikTok 2X. You know what I mean? I'm happy to be struggling.
Don't hate on that. Yeah, no, that look. You don't need all that fancy shit most of the time.
TikTokshop.com. Let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, oh man, we are 1 like away from 30, y'all. We are 1 like away. I heard you got a book coming out, Mr. Strawstone.
They're full of shit. There ain't no book coming out.
There's a tell-all coming, ladies and gentlemen. There is a tell-all coming from Strawstone. You heard it here first. LVTV.
Hey, Josh is on your ass.
Man, I'm about to fucking put this shirt on him when I fucking see him. Fucking do
it.
Hey, you ain't gonna be able to breathe, Josh. You ain't gonna be able to breathe.
Josh, you ain't the fastest guy, man. I want to talk shit because I know you ain't right.
I'm trying to see which one is Josh. Which one is Josh? The one in the blue or the one in the black?
The one in the white guy.
I
don't see the picture, but I'm assuming.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to breathe in that shirt.
Jay said it's a cookbook. I love it.
Yo, they're wilding in the college. They're out of control. I'm mad because they're the ones who made me ask you about this motherfucking book that doesn't exist.
Ask them about the book.
They made me think I didn't do some research or some shit.
People all the time will mention shit like that. It's like, because we all smoke a blunt and be like, looking, and it sounds like prolific as fuck. You know what I mean? Half the time I'm in my fucking underwear in a bubble bath, just fucking like.
No, that's where prolific. That's where prolific.
But so every once in a while, people are like, oh, you should put out a book. But let's be real for 1 second. I am not done learning. I wouldn't feel just the same reason that I don't charge for
that's why it's part 1
and shit, and you don't see me putting out master classes and things like that, is because when I feel like I'm at that point to I could really teach someone, I know what the fuck I'm doing, I'll do that. But right now, I'm still literally out here. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. So yeah, it's
Code is on bullshit. Code said, yo, look, I love y'all, man, but I think we need to play. I think we need to play like unconventional King's joint or something, and then get the fuck up out of here because they've lost all their sense.
Hey, let me give a quick shout out to all you guys that came in here like this. I know both me, Daz, everyone involved in this is busy as fuck. The time change, you know, we were out of a long day at one point. You know, we're late. The fact that you guys still came out like this is fucking so cool, man. I have so much anxiety right now. As much as we talked about tour, I'm a dad, so I have a lot of anxiety the couple weeks leading up to it to see
making sure home is. Yeah,
I can't wait to a bunch of you. I get to see you soon. I can't fucking wait to hug you. Can't wait to give you a fist bump. Like, I'm so blessed, man. I feel really good, man.
Yay. Yo, we rocking with Strawstone tonight, man. We'll be right back after this King's joint.
I can't find this King's joint.
Oh, shit. You waste my damn lead-in and every damn thing. What is we doing right now?
Shout out to the fucking Kings. We've seen how fucking awesome. They don't get a free fucking Kings performance.
Let me tell you,
they don't get a free Kings performance. They gotta come out to Kansas City, April 10th.
I need them to do, like, if I ever get the chance to be a WWE manager, I need my faction that they gotta make my theme song. I need the best guitar solo on that bitch.
Did you see King Iso's wrestling debut?
What'd you say now?
Do you see King Iso's wrestling debut this last week?
No,
I didn't see that shit. Tell me what?
I'm gonna send you something, and you're gonna fucking get it. Yeah,
please. I love wrestling.
Yeah. Send it to me. Send it to me. I'm gonna send it to me. Are you able to send it to me while we're on here?
Nah, I'll send it to you to repost for the fans.
All right. Well,
my contract said 60 minutes, Daz. You know what I mean?
Well, for y'all watching,
what time it is.
We hit 30 likes, so we will pick somebody from the comment section to get a ticket and to upgrade their VIP 420. Holla at us.
Hey, but I'm gonna give for Omaha, let's upgrade Sarah and Brad because I know they already got their GA covered.
Oh, okay.
Sarah and Brad, hit me up.
Sarah and Brad.
Let's get you a meet and greet. I fucking love you guys.
Awesome.
Man, appreciate y'all tapping in tonight.
Hey!
Unreleased Daz Exotic. Okay.
She revealing K-Gas. Actually, I'm just throwing it too. But Milk, say our saying.
Say our saying. Shit, that's my motherfucking saying. I ain't got but 2 lines on this show, and this is one of them. Yo, it's been another amazing episode of Let's Vibe TV. We appreciate Strawstone for coming to rock with us on tonight for the exotic one. I am the milkman, and like an old school BET condom commercial, throw that finger in the air, cause it's time to rap.